going on, YouTubers? As you know, it's your boy JusJay, right back at it again. Here again, where we're going to give you another video of where we play Fortnite and have fun with the kids. As always, join us and let's get right into the video. I'm here with Justin. Today we're going to be a little bit different than what we usually do in Fortnite. Today we're going to be introducing Justin's book that we actually did around Christmas time. And because it's past his bedtime, and usually read him a book or try his book that gave me the story, and I helped him with the illustrations and putting it all together, right, Justin?
Yeah.
So we're going to read it out. Not only am I going to read it to him as a book time, I'm also going to do it on camera so that all our followers can actually see one of Justin's books. I'm very, very proud of him and the story that he put together here. The name of the book, if you guys don't know, is Guess What? Justin Goes to New York. Now, if you guys don't already know this, I'm originally from New York City, born and raised. And
you grew up from New York.
And we grew up in New York, exactly. So I've always tried to show him where we come from and never forget where we come from, right? With that being said, I take him to New York City every summer and have him spend time with my sister, which is his aunt, right? Titi Joyce is what he calls her. And Titi Joyce shows Justin all around New York City and where we grew up and where I went to school and the corner bodega and everywhere we went to and used to go to go get food or ice cream and stuff like that, and just hanging out in the neighborhood and seeing the different cultures. And
Times Square, because it has all the superheroes and cartoons.
Right, Times Square, all the characters. Had a good time at Yankee Stadium. As you guys know, I'm a big die-hard Yankee fan. I wanted to instill that into him. And of course, not everybody is a Yankee fan in the family. We got, national fans now, and Jaden, big die-hard national fan, which I have no problem with. I like the Nationals as well, but true to my Yankees, and the little one kind of stick to my side on that. We're going to start the book. Like I said, it's called Guess What? Justin Goes to New York, right?
And author is Justin Camilla.
The author is Justin Camilla, if you guys see that there.
Because I write all of the pictures.
Right, and Justin and I also illustrated pictures. So, of course, I did the cover for him. That's the kind of the dust cover there, if you guys see it. Let me know if you guys are interested in this. Comment down below. I can send you guys the link where you guys can purchase your copy if you're interested. But let's get right into the book. Inside the book, you'll see inside the dust jacket there, little message that I kind of gave Justin there, and kind of hard to see with the light colors. I probably should have chosen a brighter color, maybe something that stands out a little bit more. But basically says, as we look out the same window I grew up looking through as a child, I hope you can dream bigger than these skyscrapers. I hope that you can be better than me one day. And that was the message, and always been the message that I'm trying to kind of portray to them. Not only Justin, but Jay. Let's go into the first page, and of course, one of Justin's favorite lines.
Guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
Guess what, Daddy? Guess what, Daddy? I'm like, what? What is it? And
then remember I was like telling jokes.
Yeah, and like I said before, the book is literally Justin telling me the story, and I'm kind of putting it together for him and asking him, is this what you want to say? Is that how it is? And that's how we kind of both put it together. So the first page you see on here is Guess What, right? We jump right into it, and we see a picture of Justin when he was little. You guys see that there with a New York. The story goes on and says, my name is Justin, and I've been coming to the Bronx, New York since I was a little boy. I love it here. Great family, great food, and lots of... We also have one of his illustrations here. Not bad we did this last year, so he was 5 at the time. And of course, that is Titi Joyce there. You don't need to block your face here. But it says, this is my Titi Joyce. I love her so much. I visit her in New York every summer and Christmas.
Yeah.
As soon as I get there, she takes me to the bodega.
Yeah.
A bodega is a neighborhood corner store. She buys me Kinder Joy, his favorite.
Yeah, because I kind of don't like chocolate, but I kind of like junk food.
Fruit, vegetables, and milk. They sell everything there. They do sell everything there, don't they?
I made the money.
Yeah, Titi Joyce holding the money, guys. And of course, we continue the story with Justin's favorite line, and that is...
And guess what?
And guess what? We also go on with a picture of Justin. Actually, his cousins are in the bodega. Shout out to Michael. Cousins are in the bodega. They are always so happy to see me. And as soon as we left, there was an ice cream truck. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Justin eating ice cream? Bruh. There was an ice cream truck outside Mr. Softy. As you guys know, Mr. Softy is a famous soft serve ice cream truck in New York City. Would you like to get some, Papi? Said Titi Joyce. I was so happy. Yes, please, says Justin.
Yeah, because I like ice cream.
He loves ice cream, guys.
Because I want to eat your face.
The story continues on, and we see a picture of where we grew up at, or where I grew up at in the front of the building, which is an infamous picture because I used to hang out in that building as a kid myself. So, seeing him there, learning about where I come from, was a little epic. So, we go on with the story. It says, as soon as we leave the bodega, we go home. This is the building where Titi Joyce lives and also where my dad grew up. The Bronx is so cool. We then see a picture of him, and like I said, there's also pictures of him. That's when he was like about maybe 4-ish.
Or 5.
Riding dirty in a Range Rover, ladies and gentlemen.
And meeting new friends.
I stroll around the block and meet new friends. Look at that. On to the next page, we again say Justin's favorite line.
And guess what?
And guess what? It continues, ladies and gentlemen. We guessing, and this time Titi Joyce took me to Times Square. The buildings are super tall. I met some of my favorite cartoon characters. And this is what he was talking about earlier, guys, when he goes to Times Square and sees the different characters in Times Square. We got Cookie Monster there, a little bit of Iron Man, Minnie Mouse, and so forth.
And
right?
George. Shout out to George.
Shout out to George. Thanks for subscribing, George. Keep the comments and the likes coming. I even saw Batman. Look at that. My man met Batman in Times Square. Can you believe that? Was he in the Batmobile?
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Where's the Batmobile? I don't see it.
Because it already left.
Oh. And of course, we are going to keep...
Because Joker just got on.
Oh my God. The Joker, ladies and gentlemen. No! We're going to keep guessing here because Justin's favorite line is what?
And guess what?
And guess what? We're going to flip the page and we're going to keep guessing because next, what's happening next? One of Justin's pictures that he drew as a 4-year-old. Oh, you were 5 at the time, right?
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. An NYPD police officer or police car drawn by yours truly, JX. Justin to the X. All right. My Uncle Manny is a police officer. When I grow up, I want to be a police officer. So, you want to be a police officer when you grow up?
Yes.
And that is amazing, guys. Shout out to our police officers that risk their lives on a daily basis.
And Army, because thank you for
risking your lives for our freedoms, correct? Shout out to Uncle Manny as well. He is a police officer. Now, he let me go inside his police car. I turned the sirens on and spoke on the radio. I am an NYPD officer. Thank you, Uncle Manny. And he got to get into an actual police car, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Played with the sirens and everything.
That's not actually fake. I just got inside.
The next page, guys. And of course, we continue with the theme. And what do we have here, Justin? What's your favorite line?
And guess what?
And guess what? We're gonna keep guessing because now I even get to visit the Bronx Zoo. Look at this, guys. So much to do in the Bronx, New York City. Here he goes to the zoo and visits and sees all the favorite animals, right? What was your favorite animal?
Giraffe.
The giraffe.
They have long necks and long legs.
Right. And we're going to continue the same theme because it says...
And guess what?
And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to continue guessing because now this is my favorite side of the book. Justin. And guess what? We're going to keep guessing. I wonder what's about to happen next. What happens in New York City next? We see a little clue here, and the clue is, drum roll please, we go to Yankee Stadium with Titi Joyce. Look at Titi Joyce wearing that Derek Jeter shirt. Of course, yours truly's favorite.
But he doesn't play, he just talks.
He's retired. He actually owns, or part owner of the Miami Marlins. This is a beautiful, beautiful illustration of Justin's version of Yankee Stadium. Beautiful. You did great there, Dad.
But I forgot to put the other one to the middle.
It's okay. You did good. That's a really good interpretation of Yankee Stadium.
But I was trying to, I didn't remember that it was right there. But but the background, yes.
I think you did a great job. Okay. So
I think I did kind of.
Comment down below if you think Justin did a great job with the Yankee Stadium and all illustrations so far. I think he did really well.
And smash the like button.
Of course, don't forget to smash the like button if you're liking this book so far. But let's go to the next page, and we see a beautiful picture of Justin in front of Yankee Stadium, wearing his Yankee gear, of course, looking great. Some more illustrations there. Let's go Yankees, right?
Yeah.
Let's go Yankees.
I met my dad's favorite player, Derek Jeter.
And we meet Daddy's favorite player, Derek Jeter. And he takes a picture, of course, of the statue.
What?
Shout out to Derek Jeter and the Jeter's Leaders as well. Jeter's Leaders changed.
And Aaron Judge.
For those who don't know, Jeter's Leaders is a non-profit organization by Derek Jeter and the Turn 2 Foundation that helped me out a lot while I was in school and kind of opened my eyes.
They met you when you was in school?
Yeah, when I was in high school, Daddy was in the program, and that's how I became a Derek Jeter fan and learned a lot in that program. So shout out to the Turn 2 Foundation and Derek Jeter. So we continue the theme, and it goes, and guess what? I wonder what's gonna happen next, guys.
Yeah.
What? Look at this, guys. A New York Yankees first game certificate, an official certificate brought home by Justin, certifying that he was actually at his first Yankee game. So, with him doing all of that, he also begins to play
baseball
himself. Look at this, guys. One day, I will play in Yankee Stadium.
I don't play T-ball anymore. I play machine pitch.
So he's been playing since he was 4.
And I'm fast because Daddy teach me how to run.
I try. You
are
super fast. Super fast. He's the Flash, guys.
And Jaden.
Jaden's fast as well, too. So both of them have been playing baseball since they were 4 years old. And that inspired Justin to get better and better. And maybe playing in Yankee Stadium one day, as he says in the book here. Let's go to the next page, shall we?
Yeah.
Now, as you see, he has Aaron Judge's shirt, the future of the Yankees right now, new era. Now I am a Yankees fan, just like my dad. And guess what? I can't wait. And that's a picture of him.
It's a clue right there.
And I helped him with this illustration here, but this is a picture of our apartment building in the Bronx.
But I made that presents right there.
Yeah, you did really good helping me there. And guess what? I can't wait for
Christmas.
and that's the infamous in New York Rockefeller Center.
Christmas.
We're gonna continue. Guess what? Justin's favorite line, and guess what, guys? That's the end. There you have it. Justin's first book that he published. You can find it on Blurb. Title is, guess what? Justin goes to New York. Alright, so let's read the last part here. This is the final part of the book in the sleeve, and I wrote this to him. I said, I am so proud of you, Justin, as it was a pleasure watching your brain at work and helping you bring your story to life. I love you, son. And at the time, of course, it was Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I bought him multiple copies of these so that he can see that he can accomplish a real life size book in front of him that he can actually create. All right, buddy. I think it's time for you to go to bed. Say goodnight to the viewers.
Good night, guys, and subscribe to my channels and click the bell button. See you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye, buddy. Have a good night, okay? All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Another beautiful video with yours truly. See you tomorrow, buddy. I love you. This began as a project because he had a book that was his favorite. The book was the similar size hardcover, and he read it every single day. And I told him, you can read your own book one day and actually create your own book. And he said, Daddy, that's impossible. You got to buy these in the store. And not realizing that he can actually create things and do stuff with his own mind and brain, I wanted to put this in front of him and know and tell him that he is capable of doing anything he puts his mind to. And that's exactly what we did. Side by side now next to his favorite book, and he reads it every single time and reminds me of what we did, and I remind him, and it's an unforgettable journey here. Like I said, guess what? Justin goes to New York. Pick it up on Blurb. Smash the like button and subscribe. Right back at it again. We'll see you guys for the next video. JusJay.